David and Goliath. Yo, it says, then Saul dressed David in his own tunic. He put a coat of armor on him and a bronze helmet on his head. David fastened on his sword over the tunic and tried walking around because he was not used to them. He said, I cannot go in these because I am not used to them. So you may be walking into all these different places and spaces that you've never been, and people are going to tell you how to walk and how to talk and how to present yourself because this is how we've masked up into this point. And damn it, if you want to join, damn it, if you want to join our ranks, you better mask too. But if you are coming into that space as God's chosen, God's appointed, because we don't need to be in those spaces that we're not supposed to be in. The only rooms I want to be in are the rooms that God called me to be in. I do not want to be in one room that I don't belong in. And if I am in a room that I belong in, then I can present as I am. I cannot pretend to be that which you accept into your ranks, because I cannot go in these, he said to Saul, because I am not used to them. Do you want me to join your ranks and be like you? Even though being like me is what attracted you to me, but I was enough like you to see about it. But can I make you more like me so you could fit the mold? But then you're making me less like me, and it's me that has the impact. Do you see how you just squeeze the life out of our divine talent because you want that divine talent to mimic you, but in their way? That's from the bringing someone on side and from the consumer side. We both pigeonhole our creatives and force them to, as Beyonce does, reinvent themselves over and over and over again. That sis just wants to do what that sis wants to do, and in that she is doing what she wants to do. She can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. But she has to do that in order to maintain your interest. She's figured out how to consistently reinvent herself, which means reignite her creativity, because it can die on the vine. I love that my niche is my life, which means I'll never run out of content. I'll never run out of passion for this. This is my life. But when you force someone to assimilate and you make them put on your armor, they put on your dress, they put on your cologne, they put on your hair, they put on your makeup, they put on you. And the more you're pleased with them is their knockoff version of you. How good is their knockoff version of you? But they can't be too good, because then they're threats. But if they're not a good enough knockoff version, they can't even get through the door. But if you understand that if y'all are moving in divinity, I can't go in these because I'm not used to it. I can come in like me, and I can do me. And just like I got you, I can get them by being me. But if I go out there as you, no matter how good my skills, because David was killing bears and lions. No matter how good my skills, if I go out there as you, I'm gonna fail. And did you bring me on to fail? Some of you do. That's my spirit of discernment, right? But even in a failure, no such thing, there's a lesson. So even getting in the room is a win. Anyway, y'all reading y'all's Bible? This is some good stuff. Like, it ain't even the whole story of the blah, blah, blah. No, just this right here. I cannot go in these. I'm not used to it. You trying to set me up for failure? It ain't even gotta be. Just pick some series of words that mean something to you and eat that up for the day. Just gnaw on it like a piece of cud all day long. How can going into any space not as yourself benefit you? Are you already setting yourself up for failure? And how many times, my throat is cracking up, how many times in your life are you going to choose to set yourself up for failure? Because anytime you go into a space not as your authentic self, you are setting yourself up for failure. Because in order to remain in that space, you have to continue not being your authentic self. And that has to be your choice.